I have in command all the F-35s and the MQ-9s, so the F-35 training is what I need to provide to my airmen that are fighting in times of need. That's our logo, and it stands for our strength and air combat employment. As you all know, the whole world situation has been deteriorating. We have gone from a time of peace and prosperous, where the war of choice was what we were training for, and the threat that the Finnish have been feeling over the past decades is something that we have been lacking more or less. So, like we discussed earlier the last time, that the Netherlands actually did something like a highway touch and go or landing was in '84, way before the wall came down, in a different time of the world. Considering that new reality that we are in, and the war of choice becomes the war of necessity, where we are faced with a threat which is increasing, we need to prepare ourselves for a more threatening environment, even back home, which is far away from maybe the border of somebody that could really hurt us. On the other hand, Agile Combat Employment is something that we need to train and get ourselves back into. So, besides resilience of our civilian population together with the military, getting a bigger budget and increasing our military strength, we also need to work on our tactics and procedures. And it's so great to be here with the Finnish Air Force to get the opportunity to experience in a real-time environment what it is to do Agile Combat Employment. Although we might not have very quickly any roads in the Netherlands that will be suitable to do this, we have of course a lot of locations, austere and maybe a better equipped civilian locations that we can go to. But it is, once we deploy towards the northern region, if that is the case, because NATO asks us to, this becomes a reality in place. So besides the fact that we want to learn from the Finnish, learn tactics and procedures and what a concept that goes behind Agile Combat Employment that we are developing ourselves, learn from them, we also want to experience how it is for our young pilots that do the touch and goes that you can appreciate a little bit later. We're not going to land here because we are landing at Pirkkala Air Base, and in Pirkkala we are simulating with a small detachment that we are actually deployed on a location like this, a very remote location. So we brought a very small contingent, a minimum support. We flew in yesterday with the tanker support, 4 jets, and they landed immediately here already out of their flight from the Netherlands by simulating that they touched down here. And then we would bring in that element of support and see how we can operate with minimum support, turn the jets 4 times, and then go back home on Wednesday afternoon with the whole detachment and all our stuff again in an airlift. That setup is what we are trying to train. What are we giving back to the Finnish is that we bring our F-35s to this environment, and at Pirkkala we are instructing people and we're trying to leverage our experience to them, so we can both benefit from trainings like this. And in the air there's a lot of training going on. Already for years we've been training with the Finnish Air Force. My first time here as an F-16 fighter pilot was in 2005 with a big detachment also at Pirkkala for an ACE combat tactics training where we flew 2 weeks at Pirkkala Air Base with great training. And ever since we've been very much training together at all the locations that we could, including our fighter weapons school support from them. So it's great to be here, and it's good training for us. So we're looking forward to witnessing our F-35s touch and go. They're not landing because that is a step too far yet, but that might be a next step maybe later. But for now, it will be just touch and goes.